schedule. But first, let's go in depth into this Cinco Ranch Katy game. You see, Cinco Ranch is 6-2 on the year, 5-1 in district. Katy is 7-0, 5-0 in district. Cinco Ranch is putting up 47.88 points per game. That's the second highest scoring offense in 6A Region 3 and the sixth highest scoring offense in 6A overall. Katy offense is putting up 46 points a game, which is the sixth highest scoring offense in 6A Region 3. Cinco Ranch defense is giving up 30.5 points per game, and then Katy is giving up 14.43 points per game, which is the fifth stingiest defense in 6A Region 3. And this is how they've performed to this point in the season. You see Cinco Ranch losses came to 2-4 Klein and Oak and 5-3 Morton Ranch, with big win over Katy Tompkins back in week 4, 42-14. Taking care of business in district play since that Morton Ranch game with wins over Maid Creek, Jordan, and Peyto. Katy undefeated on the season with big non-district wins over Clear Springs and Atascocita. Narrowly held off Tompkins, and since then has just rolled in taking care of business. Now, the only time Cinco Ranch has beaten Katy in their history was in 2008 when in an overtime game. Now, the key players for Cinco Ranch in this game will be their senior quarterback, Gavin Rutherford, who is 141 completions on 226 attempts for 2,341 yards, 22 touchdowns against only 4 interceptions. He's also ran the ball 73 times for 474 yards and 8 touchdowns. In the backfield, the carries are split. Few more carries to Sam McKnight at 84 carries for 469 yards, 13 touchdowns rushing. Eric Ekstrom, though, will see the ball a lot with 59 carries, 221 yards, and 4 TDs. When Rutherford does throw the ball, it's going to be spread all over the field, but his favorite targets are Seth Savarino with 38 receptions, 8 touchdowns, Noah Abood with 35 receptions, and 10 touchdowns. And in the kicking game for the Cougars, we're going to have Santiago Tabordo, who has 46 of 47 on PAT attempts, so very solid kicker for the Cougars. He is 6 of 9 on field goals and has a long field goal of 47. For the Tigers, key players are going to be, of course, Seth Davis. He has 108 carries for 871 yards, 11 touchdowns on the season. Caleb Koger, their quarterback, 45 of 83 for 776 yards, 10 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions on the season. And his favorite targets are Oliver Jim with 10 receptions and 206 yards, Adam Jackson, 11 receptions, 161 yards, and another solid kicker here with Hunter Andrus. He is 43 of 45 on point after attempts, 2 for 2 on field goals, with the long being 37. And why this game matters, looking at the standings for 19-6A, Tompkins, Peyto, Seven Lakes, and May Creek all played last night, and the standings are reflected here. You can see this is basically the de facto district championship game. The winner here will most likely win the district. For Cinco Ranch, they are off next week before wrapping up the season against Seven Lakes. This is a big game for them. A win here will clinch a playoff berth for them. If they don't, they still have an excellent opportunity to make in the playoffs, even without a win, but especially with a win in Week 11 over Seven Lakes.